Are you tired of that bathroom cabinet overflowing with pill bottles just to keep your health on track? What if the real key to feeling better wasn't at the pharmacy, but right there in your fruit bowl? It might sound a bit out there, but more and more doctors are looking at nature's candy as a serious way to tackle common health issues. In fact, recent studies are showing that programs prescribing fruits and veggies are making a real difference for things like high blood pressure and diabetes, sometimes with results almost half as strong as standard medications. The problem in a fresh approach, let's be honest, many of us are just plain tired. Tired of juggling long lists of medications, worrying about side effects, and feeling like we need pills just to get through the day. And the cost? That's a whole other headache. It's no wonder so many people are searching for a more natural way to manage their health. But here's the interesting part. This isn't just a patient thing. The medical world is starting to catch on too. That old saying, food as medicine? It's actually getting some serious scientific backing, moving from a nice idea to something doctors are putting into practice. Doctors are increasingly seeing that what we pile on our plates doesn't just help prevent illness. It can actively help manage health conditions we're already dealing with. Now, this doesn't mean you should toss your prescriptions in the bin tomorrow, not at all. It's about bringing the amazing power of nutrition into the picture, maybe as a first step or as a strong partner to traditional treatments. Today, we're going to explore this exciting shift. We'll look at why it's happening, the science that backs it up, and most importantly, which specific fruits doctors are pointing to more and more to help you potentially cut down on pills and give your overall health a major boost. Medicine's new perspective, food as a healer. For a long time, there was a bit of a gap between advice about healthy eating and actual medical treatments. Sure, doctors always said a good diet was important, but it wasn't often seen as a direct way to treat illness like a prescription drug was. That's really changing. Healthcare providers are seeing the limits and the high costs of relying only on pills for chronic diseases. Conditions that the World Health Organization says cause 74% of all deaths worldwide. Think about it. Things like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure are hugely impacted by our lifestyle, especially what we eat. This is where produce prescription programs come in. These smart initiatives are a big part of this food as medicine idea. In these programs, doctors literally write prescriptions for fruits and vegetables. Patients, often those struggling with diet-related chronic conditions or who can't easily access healthy food, get vouchers or cards to buy fresh produce. And the results? They've been pretty amazing. Studies show real improvements. Lower blood pressure, better blood sugar control, those HbA1c levels, a drop in body mass index, BMI, and less worry about where the next healthy meal is coming from. For example, people in some of these programs started eating nearly an extra cup of fruits and veggies a day, and it made a noticeable difference. One study even found that the drop in blood sugar levels for diabetic patients was about half of what common medications achieve. That's pretty encouraging for just changing what you eat, right? This isn't just about adding a few vitamins to your diet. It's about using food smartly to get real health results. And it's not just about the physical improvements. People in these programs often say they just feel better, have more energy, and are less stressed about food. This all-around boost in well-being really shows how powerful this approach can be. The success here is making everyone in healthcare think harder about putting nutrition front and center in patient care, not just as an afterthought, but as a vital part of treating and preventing illness. Why fruits are stepping into the medical spotlight? So, what's the big deal with fruits? Why are they earning a spot on the doctor's recommendation list? It all comes down to the incredible mix of essential nutrients and powerful plant compounds they're packed with, all working together to support and heal our bodies. Fruits are like nature's own pharmacy, loaded with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and a huge range of phytochemicals, especially antioxidants and polyphenols. These goodies offer some serious health perks. Diets full of fruit are consistently linked to a lower risk of major chronic diseases. We're talking heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer. The fiber in fruit, for example, is a champ for digestive health, but it also helps keep blood sugar steady by slowing down how quickly sugar is absorbed. Plus, it can help lower that bad LDL cholesterol. And potassium, found in fruits like bananas, oranges, and avocados, is key for keeping blood pressure in a healthy range. But it's not just about the basics. Fruits are bursting with antioxidants like flavonoids and carotenoids. These compounds fight something called oxidative stress in your body, a process that can damage cells and lead to chronic diseases. By neutralizing nasty free radicals, antioxidants help protect our cells and cool down inflammation, which is often a hidden troublemaker in many health problems. Berries, for example, get a lot of praise for their super high antioxidant levels and their ability to fight inflammation. What's more, different fruits bring different combinations of nutrients to the table, targeting various aspects of health. Citrus fruits are famous for vitamin C, which is great for your immune system, but they also have flavonoids that help your heart. The unique phytonutrients in fruits like pomegranates and cherries have been studied for how they specifically protect the heart and calm inflammatory conditions. A single pill often can't copy this complex teamwork of nutrients. That's why the big push is for a variety of fruits. Each type brings its own unique health-boosting squad. The more different fruits you eat, the wider the range of benefits you get. Doctor-recommended fruits, nature's powerhouses. While eating a mix of fruits is generally a great idea, some types really shine when it comes to specific health benefits, especially for conditions often managed with prescriptions. Let's check out some of these doctor-recommended champions. Blueberries. These little guys are often at the top of the antioxidant charts. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins. Those are the compounds that give them their rich blue color. These flavonoids have strong anti-inflammatory effects and are seriously linked to better heart health, more stable blood sugar, which is great for diabetes management, and even benefits for your brain, potentially slowing down age-related memory issues. Because they fight oxidative stress, they're fantastic for protecting cells all over your body. Eating blueberries regularly can help keep your blood vessels healthy and improve circulation, both super important for a happy heart. Apples. You know the saying, an apple a day? Well, it might help manage conditions that usually call for medication. Apples are a fantastic source of dietary fiber, especially a type called pectin. This soluble fiber is a rock star for your gut, feeding the good bacteria. Even more directly related to cutting down on prescriptions, pectin helps lower LDL, the bad cholesterol, a major risk for heart disease. Apples also have a good amount of polyphenols like quercetin, which has antioxidant and anti-inflammatory powers, adding another layer of heart protection and overall health benefits. Plus, they're crunchy, sweet, and easy to grab. Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruit, lemons. Think citrus, think vitamin C, right? And for good reason. This essential nutrient is a strong antioxidant and key for a healthy immune system. But citrus fruits offer so much more. They're a good source of fiber, potassium, and a bunch of helpful flavonoids and carotenoids. These all work together to support heart health by improving how well your blood vessels work, reducing inflammation, and maybe even lowering blood pressure. Grapefruit in particular has been looked at for its ability to help lower cholesterol, though it's really important to know it can mess with certain medications, so definitely chat with your doctor if you're a grapefruit fan. Lemons, even though we use them in smaller amounts, still give you a nice dose of these good compounds and can help with digestion. Cherries. Tart cherries especially are getting a lot of attention for their serious anti-inflammatory properties. This is mostly thanks to their high levels of polyphenols and vitamin C. This makes them particularly good for people dealing with inflammatory issues like arthritis and gout. Studies have actually shown that eating cherries can help reduce how often and how badly gout attacks happen by lowering uric acid levels. They might also help your muscles recover after a workout by easing inflammation and oxidative stress. And of course, their rich antioxidant profile helps your heart too. Avocados. Often mistaken for a veggie, avocados are actually a fruit, and a nutritional superstar at that. They're loaded with monounsaturated fats, the good kind that helps your heart by lowering bad LDL cholesterol and keeping good HDL cholesterol up. Avocados are also an amazing source of fiber and potassium, both really important for managing blood pressure. Their creamy texture and mild taste make them super versatile. Toss them in salads, blend them into smoothies, or just enjoy them on their own. Even though they have more calories than some other fruits, they're so packed with nutrients that they're a fantastic addition to a healthy diet. Pomegranates. This ancient fruit is famous for its powerful antioxidants, especially punicalagins and punicic acid, which you mostly only find in pomegranates. These compounds are behind its impressive anti-inflammatory effects and have been shown to be great for heart health. Research suggests pomegranates might help lower blood pressure, reduce plaque buildup in your arteries, and generally improve blood flow. Those vibrant seeds called arils are not just tasty, they're also a good source of fiber, vitamin C, and potassium, adding even more support for your heart and immune system. Mangoes. Beyond their delicious tropical taste, mangoes are a nutritional force. They're rich in vitamins A, C, E, and K, plus dietary fiber. A key antioxidant in mangoes, called mangiferin, has been studied for its potential to help manage blood sugar levels. That's important for anyone with diabetes or at risk for it. Mangoes also help your heart with their potassium and fiber content, and their lineup of vitamins supports your immune system and digestion. And their natural sweetness can be a healthier way to satisfy a sugar craving. Adding a variety of these fruits to what you eat every day can bring a whole spectrum of health benefits, tackling many of the underlying problems that often lead to needing prescription medications. How more fruit can directly affect your prescription needs. The idea that eating more fruit could mean needing fewer pills isn't just wishful thinking. It's based on how our bodies actually work. The specific nutrients and compounds in fruits directly influence the very pathways that, when they go haywire, lead to common chronic diseases. Lowering blood pressure. So many fruits, like bananas, oranges, avocados, and melons, are packed with potassium. Potassium is a big deal for managing blood pressure because it balances out the effects of sodium, helps relax the walls of your blood vessels, and eases the strain on your heart. Studies on those produce prescription programs have consistently shown that eating more fruits and veggies leads to real drops in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, sometimes achieving about half the effect of standard blood pressure meds. This natural route, always with your doctor's okay, could lead to needing less medication or lower doses. Improving blood sugar control. The high fiber content in fruits like apples, berries, pears, and even avocados is a game changer for blood sugar. Fiber, especially the soluble kind, slows down how quickly sugar gets into your bloodstream, preventing those sharp spikes after you eat. This is incredibly helpful for people with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. Regularly eating high-fiber fruits can improve HbA1c levels, which is a key sign of long-term blood sugar control. As a result, some people might find they can reduce their reliance on oral diabetes meds or even insulin. But again, always by talking with their healthcare provider. Reducing cholesterol levels. Soluble fiber, which you find loads of in fruits like apples, citrus fruits, especially the white pithy part, strawberries and pears, actively helps lower LDL, the bad cholesterol. In your digestive system, soluble fiber grabs onto cholesterol particles, stopping them from being absorbed and helping to get them out of your body. Lowering LDL cholesterol is a major goal for cutting the risk of heart disease and clogged arteries. And for some people, this could mean less need for cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. Combating chronic inflammation. We now know that chronic inflammation is a root cause or a big player in a whole host of diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and even some conditions affecting the brain. Fruits, especially those with deep, rich colors like berries, cherries, and pomegranates, are loaded with antioxidants and polyphenols that have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. These compounds work at a cellular level to cool down inflammatory markers in the body, hitting one of the fundamental drivers of disease. By calming this underlying inflammation, the need for anti-inflammatory medications might just lessen over time. Those produce prescription programs we talked about, they provide real-world proof of these effects. People in these programs consistently show not just that they are eating more fruits and veggies, but also real improvements in things like blood pressure, blood sugar, and BMI. These improvements directly mean less burden from chronic disease and, as a result, can reduce dependence on the medications used to manage them. A balanced view, friends, not necessarily replacements. Now, it's really important to keep a balanced view here. The message isn't to suddenly ditch your prescribed medications. For many conditions, those pills are lifesavers and absolutely essential. The exciting truth, though, is that adding a rich variety of fruits to your diet can be a fantastic partner strategy. It's about managing your health proactively, preventing problems, and for some folks, maybe even reducing medication doses or how often they're needed. Always, and I mean always, with the guidance of a qualified healthcare professional. Think of it like adding more powerful tools to your health toolkit. Fruits build a foundation of wellness that can make your body more resilient and, in many cases, help fix the underlying imbalances that medications are trying to manage. For instance, if high blood pressure is a worry, a diet rich in potassium and fiber from fruits can naturally help lower it. This might allow your doctor to adjust your medication over time. Similarly, getting better blood sugar control through what you eat might mean you need less diabetes medication. The food as medicine approach puts you in the driver's seat of your health journey. It shifts the focus from just relying on outside fixes, like pills, to nurturing your body from the inside out. This can lead to feeling more in control, better overall well-being, and a more sustainable way to stay healthy long-term. The research is pretty clear. A diet packed with fruits can lead to significant health improvements and might lessen the need for some common prescriptions. Bringing these delicious and powerful fruits into your daily meals could be a truly game-changing step towards better health and maybe even fewer trips to the pharmacy. It's all about nourishing your body with the best nature has to offer. So, which of these doctor-recommended fruits are already your favorites? Or which ones are you excited to add to your shopping list next time? Share your thoughts and any fruity recipes you love in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this information valuable and empowering, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more insights into natural health and well-being. Please remember, the information shared here is for educational purposes only. It is absolutely not medical advice. Always talk with your healthcare provider, your doctor, or a registered dietitian before making any big changes to your diet. This is especially true if you have any health conditions or are currently taking medications. Never stop or change your prescribed medication plan without talking to a medical professional first. Your doctor is the only one who can give you personalized advice based on your specific health needs. The evidence is growing, and the message from more and more health professionals is clear. The road to better health and possibly fewer prescriptions can start right in the produce aisle. When you understand the amazing benefits of specific fruits and make them a regular part of your diet, you're not just eating food, you're investing in a powerful form of natural medicine. Fruits like blueberries, apples, citrus, cherries, avocados, pomegranates, and mangoes offer a whole orchestra of nutrients that can help manage blood pressure, control blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart. This isn't about a quick fix, but rather a sustainable lifestyle change that empowers you to take control of your own well-being. While fruits might not replace all medications for everyone, they are a delicious, accessible, and scientifically backed way to boost your health, lower your risk of chronic disease, and work in harmony with your body's own amazing healing abilities. So embrace the power on your plate and explore how these remarkable fruits can become a cornerstone of your vibrant health journey.